Alright guys, so we have an updated Dragon Ball Legends tier list as of September 5th, 2021 by Game Press. Now, I will be switching some stuff around and giving my own personal opinion, and I definitely want you guys to do the exact same thing in the comment section down below. So please voice your guys' opinion, what you guys think. So, usually when I do my tier list videos, I usually start from the top, but this time around, I'm going to straight up start with the brand new characters. I'm going to start off with God Topo. Now, God Topo is placed low S tier, which is actually kind of nice for an All-Star Legends unit, to be honest with you guys. I wish, God Topo was actually placed a lot higher. And look at Goku right there. Extreme Goku right there with the best of the game, just because he's a direct counter to Gohan. But yeah, guys, let's take a look at why, God Topo is where he is. So let's click on this because they do have a brief explanation on why he's there. But first, let's take a quick look at his stats, guys. This is his stats right here based out of everybody else in the game. So out of 678 units, this is his stats. Health, he's number 64 out of the whole game. Strike attack is really low at 183. Very, very low right there. His blast attack is really high. That's what he is. He's a range type unit, but it's 42 out of 678. Now, before I move on, guys, something really quick to note is that do not base basically don't straight look at these stats, because these stats don't tell like the whole story. Like every character has their own kit. Like for example, like this blast attack would be higher because he does get a 50% buff after using a strike card or any card, a strike or blast card. His next blast attack would be an extra 50%. So technically this would be higher on that occasion. So yeah, and very notable defense as well, to be honest. But he does get defensive buffs as well. But that's his raw base stats right there. Now let's ignore all these pop-ups. But yeah, let's take a look at his over review, right? So his over review, we have his strengths. Let's straight up get to his strengths. So his strengths are Universe Destroyer. As mentioned in the review, God Topo's green ultimate, Universe Destroyer is a nuke. Yeah, that's true. So if you guys didn't know, his ultimate is an absolute nuke. If you have 4 cards in your hand, guys, if you have 4 cards in your hand and you pop your main ability, all those 4 cards gets destroyed, but he gets an extra whopping 100% damage towards his ultimate, which is really, really good. I mean, even without the maximum potential of his ultimate, it still hits pretty incredibly hard and synergizes perfectly with lock ability that he uses to take down pesky blue fighters. So that's another thing. He has the lock ability, guys. Every time he switches in up to 4 times, you get locked in for 2 timer counts. Now 2 timer counts is not a lot, but it's enough for you to either A, use your main ability, or B, go in for your rising rush, either or just use 2 blast attacks really quick and do massive damage, honestly. So he's really good at that regards. Also, energy of destruction. God Topo has 90% damage inflicted when he enters the battlefield. Now, that right there is straight up a Legends Limited perk. For any Legends Limited unit, you see them pretty much having a 90% buff for just existing, which is really good. And sorry if my dog barks ahead of time. Also, however, Topo can get up to 140% blast damage inflicted as soon as he uses a strike or blast card, like I mentioned. So very, very deadly, 140% to blast damage right away. That's why I told you guys not to focus too much on the raw stats, but also, take a gander at their kits and stuff like that. So really good right away. And he's also very good defensively, guys. He's really good defensively. He gets a 60% damage reduction every time he enters the battlefield. And right there, it's like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's green card, one-time cover change, but Topo gets it every time he enters the battlefield. So really good right there. And his weakness, of course, is his strike attack, which we just saw right above, 180 out of like the whole game. So also not a good last man standing fighter. I'm not quite sure why they added that there, but Topo's green is terrible. Topo is a terrible last man standing fighter at 140% blast damage inflicted, goes away for 15 timer counts, and without it, his damage won't be enough. Oh yeah, because he can't switch out and get that extra 50% damage. So yeah, I mean, I get it. Really, really good unit nonetheless. I mean, honestly, I do like how they made this guy's kit a lot better than a regular All-Star banners, Legends All-Star banner character as of late. Now, we're going to discuss, Kale and, Super Saiyan 2 Khalifa, Kale Assist, excuse me. So we're going to discuss that in just one bit. Let's just take a look if anything changed in Z tier. Nope, it didn't change. Nothing changed in Z tier. We have both Super Saiyan 2 Team Gohans right here. We have Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and we have, Gohan. Now, what I would change is I would, bump down this Gohan just slightly a little bit down to high S tier. That's just my opinion. I get why he's up here though, because this trio that you guys see here is probably one of the deadliest trios in the whole game that we've ever seen. Honestly, it's like so cheap. We have an endurance unit, we have a we have a revival unit at the same time, and then we have the best unit in the game in Zenkai Super Saiyan 2 Team Gohan. So I get it, I really do get it. So we also have Good Boo here. Now, I use Good Boo a lot, guys. He is phenomenal. He is a great kit, but I would still push him slightly a little bit more down. And we also have, I'm going to touch on Region real quick. So we also have this Kid Buu here, which is phenomenal. I mean, honestly, I love this Kid Buu. His green card is so busted. Honestly, like, his green card makes you have infinite vanishes at some points in time. If you have like 2, like, your opponent will completely forget that your vanish recovery rate is, through the roof. And he'll just strike you, and then you'll vanish. And he'll think you're cheating, but you're not. So that's happened before. Super Gogeta, I'll definitely bump him up more. Bojack is not better than Super Gogeta. Now, I get that teams are involved in this, but if you're going to put, Bardock, Super Saiyan Bardock up here, I'll definitely bump up, Super Gogeta up here as well, like right next to him, neck and neck, or at least where this Bojack is. Honestly, like, this Bojack, I get it. He's solid, but I don't fear this Bojack like I fear the Super Gogeta. That's just my opinion on that. Feel free to comment down in the comment section down below, but that's just my personal take. And we have a lot of discussions here. By the way, these Legends Limited units, if you see the 6-star Dragon Ball, that means they're based off of 6 stars. I've mentioned that before in my previous videos. I just thought I'd mention it now. So, Demon King Piccolo, I would push Demon King Piccolo above, LF Piccolo. That's for a fact. Trust me, guys. I use both of these characters on a daily basis. For Region, you already have a tanky Majin Buu. You don't need another tanky, Piccolo. Demon King Piccolo, what's so good about him is that he can end the match really, really fast. His strike attack is absolutely phenomenal. He gains, he gains cards after, he gains a full hand of cards after he pops his green. And whenever he enters the battlefield, he gains a bunch of ki. So, and he gains he steals 2 Dragon Balls from you. So he can end the match really fast. What I love to do is I love to lock people, steal 2 Dragon Balls, switch to Good Buu, and straight up just Rising Rush them. Honestly, and then that's just like, right away in the beginning of the game, you got a huge leap over your opponent. That's just facts. And that's also, I'm going to go try, before we go back up top, guys, I'm going to try to look you for Perfect Cell. He is way too low. He should not. Okay, this perfect reviving cell should not belong here at all. He's still really phenomenal, guys. His stats are really, really good when transformed. If we take a look at his stats, I mean, I'm pretty pissed off that he's down here. I'm not going to lie. I mean, take a look at this. His strike and his blast attack is 76, 74 out of the whole game. That's really good. Forget about his defense because he's a revival unit. But nonetheless, guys, that's really good. And he could get Zenkai buff too. So, this Gohan is not better than him. Okay, let's see. Okay, Kami Piccolo is not better than him. GT Goku is not better than him. I can go on and on and on, guys. Honestly, like, and this Topo should be higher on the list. This Goku should be a little bit higher on the list as well. And I can go on and on and on, guys. I really can. So I'm really disappointed that this, they're saying this revival cell is this low. I'd say he's low S tier in my opinion. I would still say he's low S tier. He fits into Region. He fits into Powerful Opponent if you want. He fits into Androids. He fits into whatchamacallit. What did I say? Androids, Region. Yeah, mainly Region, Powerful Opponent as well, I guess. But yeah, he's really, really good. But let's take a look at Super Saiyan 2 Khalifa and Kale Assist. Now she's is where she's supposed to be, kind of. I would probably bump her up a little bit higher, in my opinion. I would say she's better than, you know, Android 17 because she can lock you in. She does have a better kit than 17. The only thing is that she's kind of like a glass cannon. As you guys can see, her strike defense and her blast defense is at 204. But then her blast attack and her strike attack is very notable at 94 and 89. So really good. And remember, guys, let's take a look at the kit overall. So her traits are the basically the fact that she has incredible power. It restores 60% of her vanish. You know, her extra cards. And it's up to 3 times, which allows them to have the opportunity to vanish twice. Kind of like Kid Buu in a way, so really, really good. You know, she has card draw speed, you know, all that good stuff. But they're saying because of all of that buffs, they're saying one weakness is her defense is not good enough. So that's why she's that low. But in my opinion, I would actually push her above, you know, Android 17. That's just my personal take. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. But yeah, guys, I'm pretty much gonna wrap up the video here. I don't want to make it too long, but let me know what you guys think about this tier list. And yeah, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share it to your friends. And I'll definitely catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Peace.